Hi, readers. Have you met the minions? They are small, yellow, and totally silly. They love bananas and making mischief. The minions have one goal: to serve the most evil villain ever. They have served many villains over the years. From dinosaurs to vampires, they've seen it all, but their masters always seem to disappear. Oops! The minions are very good at being bad. They try their best to be evil, but sometimes they make things worse. They just can't help it. It's their nature. Are you ready for a hilarious adventure? Get ready to laugh with the minions! After their last master vanished, the minions were all alone. They lived in a dark, icy cave. Without a villain to serve, life was boring. The minions missed doing mischievous things. They missed causing chaos. Kevin, the brave leader, decided to take charge. "We need a new villain," he declared. Stuart, the one-eyed minion, strummed his ukulele. "Yeah, villain," he agreed. Bob, the little minion with the teddy bear, was scared but followed along. "Okay," he squeaked. Kevin had a plan. They would go to VillainCon, a convention for villains. It was the perfect place to find a new master. With Stuart and Bob by his side, Kevin set off on a journey. They were ready for adventure. The minions traveled far and wide. They sailed across the ocean in a bathtub. They flew through the air on a giant inflatable duck. Finally, they arrived in New York City. The city was big and noisy. Buildings scraped the sky and cars honked loudly. The minions had never seen anything like it. They wandered around, their eyes wide with wonder. Finally, they found it. VillainCon! They were so excited. This was their chance to find the most evil villain ever. Little did they know their adventure was just beginning. VillainCon was amazing. There were gadgets, weapons, and villains everywhere. The minions were in awe. They saw a villain who could control ice. They saw a villain with robotic arms. Suddenly, the crowd went wild. A hush fell over everyone. A spotlight shone on the stage. It was Scarlet Overkill, the world's most famous female supervillain. Scarlet was everything the minions had ever dreamed of in a villain. She had a cool outfit, a powerful weapon, and a really evil laugh. Kevin, Stuart, and Bob knew instantly. They had found their new master. Section 5. The Crown Jewels Caper, Bob's Royal Mishap. Scarlet agreed to let the minions work for her. But first, they had to prove themselves. She gave them a task: steal the Queen of England's crown. The minions traveled to London. They snuck into the Tower of London, dodging guards and security cameras. They were like tiny yellow ninjas. But as usual, things didn't go exactly to plan. In a hilarious turn of events, Bob, the smallest minion, ended up pulling a magical sword from a stone. This made him King of England. Scarlet was furious. She had wanted the crown for herself. Section 6. King Bob's Reign. Trouble in Paradise. Bob, now King Bob, had no idea how to be a king. He was just a little minion. He tried his best, but everything he did turned into a disaster. He flooded the castle with bubble bath. He accidentally launched all of England's nuclear missiles. Don't worry, they were just water balloons. Scarlet had had enough. She felt betrayed by the minions. She had given them a simple task, and they had messed it up. She vowed to get her revenge. The minions were sad that they had angered Scarlet. They didn't mean to ruin everything. They just wanted to be good minions. They had to find a way to make things right. Section 7. Jailbreak. Minions on the run. Scarlet captured the minions and locked them in a dungeon. They were going to be her prisoners forever. But Kevin had a plan. He used his quick thinking and some hilarious antics to help them escape. They ran through the castle, dodging traps and guards. They even used a giant jelly mold to slide down the castle walls. The minions were free, but they knew they had to do something to stop Scarlet. They had to apologize to Scarlet and stop her evil plan. They knew they had made a mistake and they wanted to fix it. Section 8. Kevin to the rescue, a giant showdown. Scarlet was about to unleash her most evil plan yet. She was going to use a powerful shrink ray to shrink all the Queen's guards. The minions knew they had to stop her. Kevin, in an act of bravery, used Scarlet's shrink ray on himself. But instead of shrinking, He grew into a giant. He was bigger than a building. He scooped up Stuart and Bob and fought Scarlet in an epic showdown. The battle raged through the streets of London. It was a fight the world would never forget. In the end, the minions used their silliness and teamwork to defeat Scarlet and save the day. Section 9. A new master is found. Gru to the rescue. With Scarlet defeated, the minions were free to find a new master. They knew they needed a villain who would appreciate their unique talents. Just then, a young boy with a mischievous grin flew overhead in a rocket-powered hovercraft. His name was Gru, and he was destined to become the world's greatest supervillain. The minions knew they had found their new leader. They followed Gru home, eager to start a new adventure. And that, my friends, is how the minions met Gru. The end.